poppin', everybody? It's your girl Amber Mariah, and I'm back with another fire video. And in today's video, I just want to let y'all know I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling great. Okay, I'm a-okay. I'm in a very, 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 very good space. Period. However, I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting over the past couple of days, and this topic came to me because I read a post on Facebook and it just like hit home for me. And also I was just thinking about all of the ways that I can elevate, all of the ways that I can change into the woman, I want to become, into the woman I see myself as a few years from now. What I no longer want to accept, what I want to... Anyway, y'all. So, yeah, I was thinking about all the things that I can do to just be a better me, and how I just want so much better for myself emotionally, physically, mentally, and better in, like, the way I treat myself, better in the way I treat relationships, better in the way I communicate, and so much more. But anyway, so yeah, and I was also thinking about my past relationship, and mostly because of this Facebook post. And y'all, if you follow me on Instagram, then you know, well, actually, maybe not. I didn't really post that much, many of the negatives on Instagram. I just wasn't that type of person to put my business out there like that. I was always posting the good, but I mean, in relationships, there's always going to be, ups and downs, goods and bads, but I was just never the type of person to post the bad. However, however, this video is mostly, it's kind of calling myself out, holding myself accountable, but at the same time, I'm calling anybody else out who does these same things, or who else needs like a wake-up call. Like, you have to choose yourself first. Come on now, y'all. We know right from wrong. We know who's meant for us and who's not meant for us. We know when it's time to leave. Okay? And sometimes it's not just them. Sometimes it's us too. We gotta hold ourselves accountable. And with that being said, I can't place all the blame on him. He was a scammer, yes, for sure. But I should have been out of that relationship a long time ago. I knew that. And yet I still stayed, child. I still stayed. Lord have mercy. I knew I deserved to be treated better, and yet I still stayed. I had to learn a hard lesson, and I almost lost my life because I couldn't manage the courage to just leave. To get that eviction notice and kick his ass to the curb. I'm not excusing what he did. He was a manipulator, a liar, a cheater, all of the above. But once I figured those things out, I should have ran up out of there. I've fallen way too hard, way too fast for people in the past. I've given them everything right from the jump, spending money that sometimes I didn't even have just to make them happy. That's not self-love. That's not choosing you. That's not it, sis. So, yeah, I've always been the type of person that always wanted to make sure everyone else felt loved, wanted, desired, everything under the sun, doing the most and giving the absolute least. I felt none of what I was giving in my last relationship. Begging for attention that should have been given freely by someone who supposedly cared for me. The disrespect became blatant, and I had never felt so low in my life, and I still stayed. I have a big heart, yes, but I was also very much a big dummy, okay? I can admit that. Unfortunately, it took that last relationship to strip me of everything, literally everything, y'all. I almost lost my apartment, I lost my car, lost my job, I almost lost my life. It took me to lose all of that before I finally realized all of my own bullshit. I mean, everything would have been perfectly fine if I would have left that person where I found them. So, I saw this post on Facebook, as I mentioned before, and I'm going to read it because this man really called me out on my bullshit, and I kind of appreciate it just a little bit. So, this is what he said, and I just want to go ahead and give a disclaimer. If you're not in the mental state to hear this, go ahead and click off now. But at the same time, sit your ass there and listen, because you might need to hear this. It's time to grow, okay? It's time to elevate. All right, let me get into it. This man says, I don't know who needs to hear this, but no, God is not going to get back at them for mistreating you. The universe and karma ain't either. They're all going to triple team up to make sure you be accountable for your choices. Stop posting, God don't play about me. That situation that you're going through, that obstacle that's in your way, that deadbeat that's in your life is going to remain right there until you decide to do something about it. Y'all got God messed up. The person that's in your life that's making you miserable right now, God allowed them to be there. The problem is you don't understand that He allows things like that to happen because He wants you to grow. He wants you to learn a lesson. He wants you to know you deserve better and to fight for the better. But you're soft and you're gullible and you're naive and you're hard-headed and insane. Look up the true definition. Why would a God who truly loves you just remove all trials out of your life without you doing any work? How can you truly grow from making bad mistake after bad mistake and God just come in and baby you and make it like you didn't make those choices? The universe and God will reward you, good and bad, for your choices. That's why you keep getting the same whack guy after whack guy, one after the other. It's because you haven't learned to look at you and work on you instead of putting all the focus on them. You picked him. He's staying in your house. He's driving your car and effing up your credit. You're giving him money. You're buying him gifts. It's not because he's that manipulative, but because you're that naive. Child. And God will allow your car to get broke down, your credit to be ruined, you to be kicked out of your house, hoping that you will finally wake up and learn the lesson. You keep choosing those unappreciative friends that keep stabbing you in the back. They're in your life because of you. And they are going to keep using you and all of your resources up until you decide you deserve better. What kind of God do you think we serve? If God did the things that y'all want him to do for you, it would mean that he actually does not love you. He gave you a brain for a purpose. So use it and stop using him for an excuse to continue to make bad choices. Do the work. You can't meme and caption your way into a happy and prosperous life. You have to do more than just pray. You have to put in the work if you truly believe you're worth it. Hashtag grown man-ish. Man! When I read this, I immediately went over the relationships I've allowed in my life, the people I've allowed in my presence, and how so much could have been prevented. In my devotional today, it said, there are situations in life where our suffering is due to the effect of what we do and our irresponsibility. My last relationship was the result of my irresponsibility towards myself. I deserve so much better, and I'll never settle for less than I deserve again. Period. There's still so much I have to work on, man. Like, I've been healing myself and getting to the root of some of my problems and praying, asking God to give me discernment. It's honestly such a hard pill to swallow, realizing that you've been in your own way. And I've been in my own way for a minute, okay? I've been like a brick wall and blocking so many blessings. But I see that now. I lost my car because I was focused on the wrong things and the wrong people. I was making sure that man had it all, making sure that he came down here and was going to be set the fuck up. Working hard as fuck to make sure he was built up. My credit score went down because when he came down here with nothing, I made it my business to take care of a grown-ass man. The hell? But I didn't know my self-worth. I didn't make the right decisions. I didn't heed the red flags, bro. I didn't heed none of the red flags. There were so many red flags. I even started to get anxiety around him. And if that's not my spirit stirring and trying to knock some sense into me, I don't know what is. So yeah, I'm making this video as a reminder to myself to make better choices, but also as a wake-up call for anyone out there that's not taking accountability for their part in those relationships or situationships. A lot of things that happen in life is because of our own action or reaction to them. Most things can turn out completely different if only we were to make better choices, be obedient and more disciplined, have undeniable love, and care for ourselves above all others. So yeah, that's it. That's my rant for today. I hope y'all make better choices and that we can all grow and heal together. I love y'all. Be safe out here. And make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me how y'all feel about this video. Tell me if you make some of the same bad choices. And also, get a journal and make a list today. And let yourself know what you're going to do to change today. It doesn't have to start tomorrow. It can start today. It can be something so simple as telling yourself you love yourself and that you're going to make a better choice. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Stay tuned. Make sure y'all turn those notifications on because I'm posting every single day this month. Okay, I made a promise to myself that I was going to post every single day. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So yeah, I love y'all. Peace.